His official UFC bio lists his favorite fighting technique as punching people in the face. Johny Big Rig Hendricks is on a quick ascent to the top of the UFC welterweight division with a record of 12-1. He entered the world of professional fighting after an impressive career in wrestling at Oklahoma State, where he won 2 national championships. Once his wrestling days were behind him, Johny was presented with the idea of mixed martial arts. And although reluctant at first, the day he decided to enter the world of professional fighting is a day he won't ever forget, but also doesn't remember.
I knew I didn't want to wrestle anymore, but I knew I was still wanted to compete. And so about a week later, my manager now, he called me and was like, hey, would you be interested in MMA? And I was like, okay, you know, I've watched it. And so I went out there, trained, came back, and then I was just like, you know, I don't know if I like it or not. And then all of a sudden, I ended up getting knocked out. And I woke up the next morning and I was like, let's do it. You know, because the worst thing happened to me. And whenever I woke up, I felt great.
Spoken like a true fighter whose career began by getting KO'd in practice.
Laid out, don't remember it. I'll never get that day back.
Luckily for Johny, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And that pretty much sums up his fighting style.
Wrestler and a power puncher. One punch KO. Power. It's always nice to have in your bag of tricks. Because you know, no matter which way the fight goes, even if you're losing 2 rounds and it's the 3rd round, I still know that all I have to do is hit you once and the fight's over.
With an average of about 2 fights per year, Johny spends a lot of his time training at the Lifetime near his home in Dallas, Texas. And fight training includes pretty much everything Lifetime has to offer. You may even find him striking a warrior pose in a class.
Oh yeah. My training experience is very rounded because what I do know is that if you get stuck in one dimension, you like yoga. Who would think that yoga would be good for fighting? But the more I do it, the more I like it, the more, you know, just it helps me with my power, it helps me with my balance and all those kind of good things, and that translates great into fighting.